Good evening and welcome to the Thursday podcast of Three Shots in the Heart Truth. I'm your host with the most, Steven. With me as always is Sam on sound. Clack co-hosting.
What's up, what's up?
Oh man.
Hi.
Hi. That's it. Just hi.
Hello. What the fuck you want?
Yeah, okay. I want more enthusiasm from you, bitch. That's only our 19th podcast.
I'm getting my beer ready. I'm
Whatever.
not ready yet.
All right, and joining us in the shitting gallery is Nilsson.
Glad to be here.
And Brandt.
Thanks for having me.
Really? And a yawn. Wow.
He just fucking woke up.
So for those of you who can't see, Brent is baked as hell right now.
So Honda, if you're listening, just say that's good.
He's had half a glass of that sangria and is fucked up.
This man looks like as the visual representation of a brownie who was left in the oven.
Okay, can I finish my intro, please? Thank you. All right, as always, we're just a group of guys that like to get together, drink, and talk shit, and then talk more shit and drink even more. Our shot tonight is called the Blue Balls, given to me by a friend of mine in San Diego. It is coconut rum, sweet and sour, peach schnapps, pineapple juice, and I think I said sweet and sour. Oh, I don't even remember. Anyway, shake it over ice, strain, and drink. All right, so this is the first time we got these guys on the podcast, and those of you that don't know, Nilsson was supposed to be an original co-host, but he decided to forego career opportunities and works the superior job at Domino's.
I broke his leg and stole his job.
At Domino's?
Here.
Oh, yeah, on the podcast, yeah. And Brandt is one that critiqued our very first podcast, so we're bringing him on. And if you don't stop fucking yawning, I'm going to make you some Jaeger bombs or something. Something with Red Bull.
Dude, go for it.
Okay, I think he needs Red Bull, so if you get a chance and you get up to go get him some. And if you need limes for your drink, they're in the fridge. Pretty much right now, we're just going to wing it. We have nothing set we're going to talk about. One thing that had been pressing, because old man brought this up, was the whole Adam Sandler and IHOP debacle that happened about 2 weeks ago. Do y'all know about that? Nothing? Clyde, you remember it?
Yeah, I remember. I saw a video.
All right, well, what happened was there was a wait for IHOP, and the hostess turned away Adam Sandler, not knowing who it was. So he kind of put it on his social media. They laughed about it. It went on. She reached out to him, apologizing, stating, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't know you, blah, 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 blah. Well, IHOP gave him free milkshakes for life, I believe. And then I think they gave free milkshakes to the state. Is that right, old man?
What?
With Adam Sandler? The IHOP thing?
What about it?
They gave who free milkshakes?
No, after the whole debacle because it went viral and shit because it was funny, IHOP in Rhode Island ended up doing Monday milkshakes or Monday night milkshakes, something like that, where it was all you can drink milkshakes. But it was just for the Rhode Island locations, because I'm assuming that's where he lives, or that's the one that he visits.
Well, what does the milkshake have to do with it, though?
That's what he likes.
Oh, because after whenever he saw the tweet about the girl, about she didn't recognize him and all that stuff, he replied with a tweet saying that the only reason he left was because the all you can eat deal didn't come with unlimited milkshakes. So IHOP was like, all right, we listen to our customers. So they made a Monday milkshake thing just for pretty much that area.
Gotcha.
So he can go get milkshakes.
Well, so that's something you would like. You like milkshakes and french fries. So
Fuck you.
That actually is a pretty good mix, though.
Lettuce and tomato together with mayonnaise.
yeah, well, about that. Okay.
Hey,
Who eats fucking LTs?
Okay, so let me be clear. There's no bacon, so like
That was
options
pastrami,
eliminated.
roast
That's why
beef,
it's
turkey,
second.
ham, chicken.
Since the day I first met you, you have spent every meal looking at me saying, "Eat a fucking salad." And guess what I did? I
Okay.
ate lettuce and tomato and a couple of condiments, and all of a sudden, I'm the enemy.
Lettuce,
Okay, a
tomato,
couple of
mayo,
condiments was
mustard.
like a blob, like a tablespoon of mayonnaise. Not
No,
even a
it
tablespoon, it was like a
wasn't.
serving spoon.
It was
No,
it was
there
a
was
quick
more.
squeeze.
There was more mustard than there was
Yes, if
mayonnaise.
anything, it was more
It's
mustard.
just weird. You had just had mustard sitting on top of your tomato, just...
And then I put more lettuce on top. Like,
You could have at least thrown
how
some
am I
fucking
the
meat in
enemy?
there.
I
Well,
did
there's-
what you wanted.
I think he's fat shaming.
Oh, he is. He is.
Okay, well, let's start with you, Mr. 110 pounds soaking wet.
It's 150.
150, okay. whatever.
115.
On sugar.
Yes.
All right. Well, anyway, we'll let Nilsson introduce himself. Nilsson was one of my pledges when I was the pledge trainer of the organization I was in at my university. So, Nilsson, go ahead and weigh in about you. Tell us something that our adoring public needs to know or should know about you.
Wait, you weren't his pledge trainer?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
I was also the one who rushed him too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because you got texts from
Gary, who your mom reached out to.
Yeah. Well, you guys were like at the bar, right?
Yes. We were at Pie Bar.
Pie bar?
Yeah.
God, I should have run as fast as possible away from that.
Wow, you don't like they banned you from there or what? All right, go on,
He
Nelson.
ate
Tell
their
us,
entire stock, so...
tell us about you. Give us your you're graduating, so
Yeah, I graduate Saturday actually. So if anyone has any PR needs that are totally not like do or die, I'm your guy. If it's anything remotely consequential, please go look somewhere else.
I believe Elon Musk might need a new PR guy.
Elon Musk has the same problem that Donald Trump has. He just can't stop saying dumb shit.
well, that's what makes it fun and interesting.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not hilarious.
Speaking
but
of,
I
did
don't-
y'all see that Tesla is discontinuing using Bitcoin as currency?
Yeah.
I mean, accepting a volatile currency as method of payment.
Well,
what,
no, the
what in the world
story-
could possibly go wrong?
True.
I was trying to remember because they said it earlier.
It said until they...
Well, there was like environmental reason.
No, they said until they... Something along the lines of until Bitcoin can do their transfer of currency in like some sort of... like you said, like environmental friendly way.
Well, yeah,
they
like the number one reason. Well, the main reason that
Yeah, I like this too, just-
Musk, in a Twitter post he tweeted, and he was cited saying the environmental impact of Bitcoin mining, which is he's talking about like the oil companies, like how people have been taking advantage of it because get rich quick or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason he's like, okay, yeah, we're not going to accept that as payment for now. I'm not sure if it's permanent or if it's just like a temporary thing, but as of now, they're like, no, fuck that.
I mean, it probably has more to do with the fact that like we don't have any silicon chips left. I mean, you've got. I mean, once you use a graphic card for mining, it's done. So that's just like straight up e-waste. Like you've got cars like sitting in plants in Detroit and stuff that are like fully built. They just don't have the computers in them, and so they can't run them. Also, good luck finding a used car right now because so they can't replace them with new cars.
Can I suggest U-Haul?
That's what I did. All right, so Nelson, anything else you think we should know about you? I mean, besides like how awesome I was as your pledge trainer. I mean, I heard you were talking shit about me at your senior say, so
You gotta bring up
I
your
didn't
ginger.
say shit about you.
okay. All right, so
What did you hear that I said?
it's if you didn't say anything, don't worry about it.
I'm a little concerned. I actually don't.
Were you not
I have to
drunk?
say, the thing is, he doesn't remember what happened. He doesn't remember what happened.
So
In all fairness, I remember more than Gage Brockman wants to remember.
okay. All right. So anything else you want to add
Fair
about your
enough.
time in the org? Good times, bad times. Anything?
Yeah, fuck Tim Hayes.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
But that's Tim's lover. I mean, that's Brent's lover, by the
Okay,
way.
so we're gonna move the mic over to Brent, and now it's your turn. You know how we know you from the org. Tell us about you.
Yeah, so I'm still here at school, even after 5 years. I got another year left here at Tech.
Lame.
You're fucking telling me. I'm studying civil engineering now. As y'all know, I started out as a music major, so that was always fun. Yeah, I knew you guys from Tramps. Y'all were fall 19. I was fall 16.
No, we were fall 17.
The best that's ever
Did I say
been.
19?
Yes, the
I
best
meant
that's ever
17,
been.
Yeah.
Okay, stop already. We don't care. Unless you're gonna cash out. All right, go on. Continue.
No, you're good. Yeah, so y'all were fall 17. I was fall 16. I was on exec with you a few times.
Yes, you were.
Clat was eval most of the time while I was on exec.
Oh,
The
yeah.
hater that he is kicked me out of the org, but okay, whatever.
He loves
That
me,
was
though.
that was Benjamin Monticello, actually.
Benjamin. And also, once you can we disclose it now? One of your duties I take, you still can't do it. Okay.
I got another year left.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
right on.
that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you guys defend your title. I'm cheering for you.
I hope so. Yeah,
So-
we're looking forward to it.
All right, cool.
Brant
cool.
and I have known each other for a long time.
I know we were childhood besties.
They were
I
lovers.
fucking hated Brant when I was a kid.
Okay, hold on. We'll get to that, but let's take the shot real quick. Anyway, like I said, it's called the Blue Balls, which most of these guys probably had because I know most of them have gotten laid in a long while. So cheers.
I have hands.
And like I said, that came to me from a friend in San Diego.
That was good.
Does that have
What, the
coconut?
shot of the blue
Yeah,
balls?
coconut rum.
Both.
Yeah, she's the one who told me. She's like, your friends might like it. All was like, well, listen to the podcast and tell us what you think. She's like, what is it? I was like, a group of guys talking shit. She's like, I see that enough already as it is. So, I don't know.
Is that why she recommended blue balls?
Yeah. She's like, they probably don't get laid, do they? And I was like, some of them, I'm not sure about. Anyway, well, it's good having you guys on the show. Like I said, Nilsson was supposed to be one that was supposed to be here from the get-go. Believe it or not, it was his idea. We came up with this idea at the bar, me, him, and Cujo's. Nilsson also...
I was there too.
I said you.
You said-
No, you said me,
Nilsson,
him, and
okay,
Cujo's.
Okay, me and Nilsson and Klatt were at
I would like
Cujo's.
to point out the third founder of this was actually Cujo's. Klatt was just like,
I guess I don't have
Well,
anything.
here's the
to
funny thing.
absorb
Here's
our
the funny thing.
information.
Nilsson, Nevaeh's our waitress. Nilsson stops her and he goes, we need you to hear this. You're a witness. So she sat there for like 5 minutes and she's like, what exactly am I witnessing? He's like, we're going to do a podcast.
A murder.
And she's like, you stopped me for this? So, yeah.
And then he ended up never messaging
well,
us
he
back.
got that exec position at Domino's. He's like, what?
I forget.
taste tester?
You're
delivery
the,
driver.
you're the taste quality assurance manager, huh?
Also, I'd like
He's
to
a
point
fucking
out,
executive
you
driver.
were in my delivery area and you never ordered from me.
No, I have ordered from you. And I even, after I placed the order online, I called and said, can we have Nilsson deliver? They're like, well, if he gets here in time. So what am I supposed to say, rush back over there? Throw
Whatever you know,
pizza
that's
something?
the rush
Yes,
for
I would have
anything.
left that pizza at whatever house I was at.
He just pulled us out of there.
Wait,
Fucking
when
gutter.
have we known Nilsson to rush for anything?
When there's food, salad perhaps. I don't know.
Jesus.
No, in all fairness, Nilsson, you're a good guy. You know damn good and well we would have had you deliver to us if we
Yeah.
got to pick our driver. But apparently it doesn't work that way. So.
No, it doesn't, unfortunately.
But anyway, everybody here's drinking except for Klatt, who's drinking squirt.
No, I got wine and I got the shot.
It's not wine.
Sangria?
It's sangria. Roll your eyes at me.
Your
Actually,
response
that-
to I'm not drinking is I have wine.
Yeah.
That might be the reason I'm not a big fan of sangrias because it does taste similar to wine, and I don't like
Oh
wine.
my God, there's vodka in there.
Well, no shit, you can taste that clearly.
Okay, what flavor of vodka is it? Is it a flavored vodka or is it plain vodka?
Wine flavor.
It is a Moscato wine with blueberry vodka in there.
Bam, Moscato wine. I called it.
Oh my God.
I mean,
This is the shit I have to deal with.
as basic as it gets, he did kind of get it right.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh God. Just 'cause
Sorry
you
we're
suck
not
his dick.
mixologists like you. I didn't go to bartending school, okay?
You can barely finish your ag school here.
That's true.
You've been here, what, 19 years? You have like 3 senior rings? 3 class rings from Tech?
Hey, I feel that, Klatt. You're good.
Yeah, at least I won't be here for 6 years like Brant.
Damn, he just backed you up and you're just like, yeah, fuck that guy.
And this is their lifetime best friends and all that.
Oh, I fucking hated Brant.
Why? Because he wore a red thong before you?
Yes.
Brant's father and my father worked together for a long time, and that's how Brant and I met. When we were like,
Do you remember? I remember
remember what?
When we first met,
No.
we were ball boys.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So,
So,
you played
at,
with other men's balls.
correct.
Okay.
yeah. So at the high school football games, Brant and I were what they call ball boys, just the guys who stand on the sideline and throw the balls to the referee.
I knew girls in school called ball girls, but
That was at the back of the bus, wasn't it?
yeah. So, I mean, you need to clarify. And then in this day and age, you can't use the term ball boys. You were a ball person.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh my god.
You're part of that Me Too movement. This is your generation.
So are they person scouts now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Something like that.
Testicular training.
Peep scouts. That sounds a little pedo-ish. Never mind.
A little bit, yeah.
Let's stick with people scout or person scouts.
Well, I don't know. Did you ever see when Clyde had his mustache or when he was attempting to grow it?
Hey, I look good with my
You look like
mustache.
a
I don't know.
pedo. That was the night you broke that ashtray at Cujo's also.
No, fucking Nick had done a fishbowl,
Those
and
are plastic. How do you break a plastic
Nick
from
had
an
done
ashtray?
Nick had done a fishbowl, and Posada threw a fucking lime at him
Ice.
or ice or something, and he pointed at me like I did. I'm like sitting next to Nick. And he grabs the fucking ashtray and throws it and hits me with all the ashes, and it goes on the ground and literally shatters on the ground right by the bar.
The managers.
By the
I don't know what they're
managers.
stealing.
I was pissed for a while after that, to be honest.
Nelson, can you be a lamb and go get some napkins, please? Paper towels, hun. You're a lamb. I love you. Love your hair. Love that outfit you're wearing. Which if you're
Incredible.
curious about, and he's wearing a thong also in lemon yellow. It might be piss stained. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So Brant, since you were one of our first critics, Give us something you would like us to talk about.
Give us a topic.
Give us a topic.
I saw something on Twitter here as I was coming in. So this one Twitter account decided to do a poll of like every college, major like Power 5 conference. They did their favorite barbecue place in that town. And y'all aren't going to believe what they actually said about Tech. They said Bone Daddy's was Texas Tech's favorite
What the
barbecue
fuck? I haven't been to
place.
Bone Daddy's in my life.
Bone Daddy's
Yeah.
is gross.
I think I've been there once.
Yeah, it's not bad, but for like barbecue, especially since we have like Evie Mae's, The Shack, and a whole bunch of other.
Oh, did you know
Was it
that in Lubbock
50-50?
they have a new barbecue place that's opening up that they only open on Fridays and Saturdays, but apparently they like cook all week long. I don't
Oh,
know
they
what that
smoke
place is
them?
gonna
Do you
be
know what
called.
place it's? Is it Amy Mae's or is it?
No, it's a new place.
Oh, really?
Just to clarify, the Shack is closed.
No,
No,
Shack
it's
is opening
opening
up.
They're
They're
opening
going to be
back
opening.
up.
Like, they got a new owner.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so they're reopening up.
Oh, and Max Barbecue rebranded. Now it's some sort of buffet thing.
How do you do buffet for
Buffet
barbecue? That
barbecue?
defeats everything. Well, I mean, there's a lot of better places than Bone Daddy's.
No, that's horrible.
But Bone Daddy's really?
Yeah.
That's a chain, isn't it?
It's a chain restaurant.
Yeah.
Is
Actually,
is it
'cause
owned by
I think I've
Nike?
had it once, and it wasn't even in Lubbock. It was in Dallas.
Yeah, the first place I had was in Dallas, and then I had it here. It's actually not bad.
But don't their girls just dress like the Hooter girls or the
No.
Geeks
But
girls or
they're
whatever?
in like Daisy
But
Dukes.
Bone Daddy,
and
Bone Daddy,
t-shirt.
it's like the what's her name from Dukes of Hazzard?
Daisy Duke?
Is that her actual name?
Yeah.
I think so.
Wow, I gotta start remembering these fucking names.
It's old.
No,
See,
there's better barbecue than that in
I was
Lubbock.
thinking
Oh,
Jessica
sure.
Simpson.
I mean, even if you go to Bigham's, hell, even if you go to the barbecue place at the Sub, that's better than Bone Daddy's.
Have you had that barbecue?
that
I had
barbecue,
it when they first opened
no,
up.
that barbecue place at the Sub was actually pretty good.
No, it's not. No.
No, the brisket was actually good. I liked it. But
Brad's a fucking barbecue connoisseur
okay, and he's
over
also
here.
rich. I mean, he's also used to like 7-course meals and everything.
Like I said, Brad and I grew up together, and I've seen his house. That 4-story house.
4
with-
stories.
Did he have his
fucking-
own maid also?
Yeah,
his own
he's
governess.
got a gardener and a maid,
Governess.
and he's got a pool and a trampoline in the backyard.
Did you have a horse?
Yes, we had a.
Wait, you know that fucking
Was it
pony?
named like Buttercup or Biscuit or
No,
Blossom or
The most recent one that we had to send.
recent one? How many of y'all had?
We had a lot when I was growing up. We had about 4.
That's a lot.
I know.
Wait, how much land did y'all have?
My old house when I was growing up probably had
8
like an acre, and then growing up at the other house we had probably about 2 acres.
Y'all had four horses on an acre?
No, like just over time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you meant at once.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've had a shit ton of dogs.
He also has a beach house and a ski resort.
No,
ski
okay,
lodge.
so
Our beach
okay,
house is
why
the
are-
barn out in the back. That's our beach house.
Wait, why are we talking about the 4 horses and not the 2 houses?
I
You
don't
have
know.
2 houses simultaneously?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
no, Brent's
Like
house.
some of the barn out back.
Brent's house is like the equivalent to Beverly Hills Mansions.
Okay, so can I ask, did your dog have a mini dog house that looked like the main house?
No, his playhouse as a
His
kid.
playhouse
was, yeah.
was?
Wait, how often did you see your dog? Like, did it just get lost in the house?
No.
I feel like a dog would
Despite
just
what
get lost in
Clat
the
and
house.
Steven have told you, I lived in like a very lower middle class.
So you're
house.
calling us liars?
Yes.
Even though you told us this yourself.
I've
I've
seen
never
your
told
house
y'all
in
that.
person
Where is my house then?
in Midland, where we grew up.
No shit.
It's in the rich part of Midland.
No.
What's the address?
I don't know.
I don't know, Steven, what's the address?
I don't know. Bring up Google Maps.
What is the address?
My phone's over there. I can't bring it up. So, all right. Anyway, yeah, Brant. We know he's rich. Even though he says
He
he's
has- he
not.
takes
I mean,
a-
who else is? His dad's a coach, and Brant was a music major.
he takes
Well,
a-
hold on.
he takes a
Before
limo
you even
to
start. Before you
school.
even start. How does that work? Your dad's a coach. You should have been like the quarterback, the star pitcher, everything, and you're a music major.
My
What a
dad,
music major.
my dad was an athletic trainer.
A jockstrap.
Sure. He wanted me to go into
Wrestling.
like the Navy. He actually wanted me to go into the Navy.
Oh, you can't handle the Navy. I would have killed you.
I told him that I could not do that.
Yeah, you can. It's the Navy.
Just, you can go into the army with this one
Hey, if you flunk out there, you can always go to the Merchant Marines.
There you go. Yeah.
if they take him.
Who do they turn down?
They turned me down.
Oh, God.
Hopefully not because of intelligence, because you need like a 32 on the fucking ASVAB to join the Marines.
I wasn't a Marine, you idiot. Merchant Marines are where the Navy go
He
when they
was
get
talking
out.
about Marines.
Merchant Marines.
Merchant
Oh, what the
Marines
fuck are
are the ones that
merchant
just
Marines?
like drive ships around and get scared of everything.
Coast Guard?
Yeah, well, no. They're Coast Guard. Okay, hold on. Let's take this shot real quick before we start bashing on my beloved Navy. Cheers, boys.
Go Army.
You know what? Get the fuck out of my house, you fat ass.
No, anyways, Brant's house. I've seen Brant took a limo to school when we were in high school
What
together.
the fuck?
No, I did not. It was a 98 Jeep Cherokee, okay?
Stretched?
No.
Did it have tinted windows and like double
Had a
real
lift
thick
kit,
glass?
yeah.
Wait, how many Jeep Cherokees? Like 12, like all like welded
So,
together,
no.
one for a bumper.
I kind of had like Secret Service.
Yeah,
I
like
had,
Secret Service, so
four
they
of
all
them
drove their own
drive
cars.
I was in a different one every morning.
They
Why
took
are you
different
giving
routes
us,
to
like,
school.
half
Why are you
shots?
yawning so much? Are you that tired? Are we boring you?
No.
I mean, I understand that you live with Newt
No.
and Jake. And what the hell's your other roommate's
yeah.
name?
Jim.
Can you tell me? Can you answer me this one question? When was the last time Newt showered?
If ever.
This morning?
Why is he so greasy?
I don't know. I don't know.
He's very
I feel like he's
spoiled.
not too greasy. I've met some pretty greasy people.
Okay, and now here's my next question.
Okay.
Are you dating Emily?
No.
Why
They're in
not?
love.
She's always around. I mean, why don't you date her?
We're just friends. I don't like her like that.
Oh. Or she doesn't like you like that.
He likes Newt
No.
like that.
You like Newt.
Yeah, me and Newt are lovers, yeah.
Is this your
And
coming
then
out story?
remember, they're also
It's
friends
not
with that
fucking
other
October.
greasy
Oh,
one, too.
hey, it's not October yet. I gotta ask him what his coming out story. What his coming out story
Hold on,
is in
that
October.
a thing?
Yes.
That's when remember
October
that whole
is that-
story.
Asking the same thing.
National Coming Out
Like,
Month.
they have a month for that?
Remember that whole story of I apparently dragged Posada out of the closet.
I didn't think anybody dragged Posada out of the closet. I felt like it was kind of like
I just asked him what his coming out story was.
I felt like he kind of just did it to finally just shut everybody up.
In
about
retrospect,
whether he was
though,
gay or not.
With
Like,
y'all, with Saddle Tramps.
Yeah, because you just kind of were like, okay, fuckers, I'm gay, and then everybody.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. I didn't feel like I didn't have my hand on
He
my
said, I'm a
head.
fucking faggot. Like,
My name is Bonquisha motherfucking LaRue.
That's how they know
Gay
me.
as hell.
That's how they know me at Raising Cane's on campus as Bonquisha LaRue.
In retrospect, though, I probably at
Look at
18.
big words, retrospect. And he has to like say it slow because he might stutter. And,
At 18 years, I
and he
look
also
back
has
at
a
it now-
list.
Oh my
so,
god!
So we like retrospect. And if you yell at me one more time.
Someone from the ag college.
Okay, well, what's my vocabulary supposed to be like then?
You're from Midland. I don't know. I'm not rich like you guys.
I don't know. Brant, you probably know what, like 5,000 words, so I'll give him like 50.
All right, go on, clap with your
5,000
story.
is a very small
No,
amount.
you were screaming at us about
Everybody was
retrospect.
interrupting me.
Yeah, you said when I was 18.
You were saying when you were
I was
retrospect.
gonna say, like, in retrospect, when I was 18, I probably didn't realize that I shouldn't have asked you that in the first place. But now that I look back on it, I think it's kind of a dick move to be like, even jokingly,
No,
be
okay.
like,
Now, hold on.
what's your coming out story?
Elaborating on that story when you told it the other day. So when we were at the sub and he's getting food and he tells me, hey, you don't have to wait for me. My friends are coming. And besides, I don't like you anyway. But the tone that he said it, like I just finished coming out to this guy. He's like pondering life. Like he has this befuddled look. Like he's like in shock. He goes to order his food and I go up and talk to him. And he's like, you don't have to wait for me. I have friends coming. I was like, okay, are you sure? And he goes, yeah. Besides, I don't like you anyway. And just
As a joke, like a
Yeah.
joking thing.
So I
like,
looked at him. I was like, "Am I about to beat this motherfucker's ass in the sub, right here?" But yeah,
yeah, it was a dick. Looking back on it, it was a dick move to ask you in the first place. So
it's all right. Don't worry about it. It's like I said. I had pledge brothers that tried to out me because they saw me on a dating app. I had one of the twins.
It was Grinder, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much, he's still butthurt.
it was wolf.
No, I'm not butthurt about it. I mean, I don't care. I didn't think it was such a big deal, especially in this day and age.
Yeah.
Now, if I would have came out in the '90s, shit, I probably would have been murdered and
Probably
shit.
been stoned like on
Yeah.
campus, yeah.
They would have tied me up in the free speech area, getting into kink already.
You probably enjoy that.
Well, it depends on what frat it was.
What if it was the tramps that did it?
Okay, one, have you seen all of them? Like, remember when we would talk about Saddle Tramp Fight Night?
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, well, what's going to be our pledge class? I'm like, oh, fuck it. Make it for everybody else. Like,
Yeah,
I would
for
pay
everybody.
like
Because
20
our pledge
bucks.
class would beat the fuck out of every
I
single
would have paid
person.
like
that is
20
there.
bucks for Chad. Just because at that time, after I knocked his ass out, I would have used him as a club.
I remember when at the very first senior say when we were at a place where Starkey after Ice Sandberg got all butthurt for having it on the
We went to the place east of town.
yeah.
What was it called?
Old Town, New Town.
Yeah,
Old Town, Newtown. We had Old Town, Newtown, and you brought the green bag of death, and we were already pretty fucked up, and
Chad's yelling at me.
was yelling at you, and you squatted down, and you said,
I'm at your level now, hit me.
Oh my god! I was drinking cream soda that night. I hadn't started.
I bet it
drinking
was.
yet.
Yeah, you were. You like that cream, huh?
I hadn't started drinking yet, so I was drinking cream soda.
And then me, the bad influence, trying to get everybody to drink. I mean,
Oh my god!
well, we
Tom-
did technically a year later at the formal we got kicked out at, so.
that was a great
Remember
one.
Tom Champy was just like freaking walking,
Burning
around.
everybody. And you guys will meet Tom soon one day, and I can't wait to get him on this podcast because, one, that's a giggler. I guess it's better than being a screamer, but Tom is a giggler. He's a great guy.
Tom's pretty fucking funny though.
Yeah. Another one I want to get on is Hanson
We gotta get Noah on, too.
and Noah. Hanson, just because he's always losing 100 pounds, which I don't know how.
I will never forget that video of him falling on top of
Oh
Jay.
my God, that was terrible. Nielsen, did you ever meet Hanson?
I was in a group project with Hanson.
Oh my god.
I got it, guys. Don't worry.
Are the koozies hurt?
I think so.
No, not the John Deere.
I just remember, though, when did Hanson fall
It
on
was a
Jake?
senior say. It was the one that was at
The first time it was Starkey and Zach's senior say, wasn't it?
no.
The first one at AK's party house?
No, it wasn't AK's party house. Where the fuck was that one at?
We've had all of them at AK's party house.
No, that was the one that we had at Old Town.
Old Town, New Town?
Yeah, that one. What the hell are you doing?
I'm getting a fucking beer.
You have to take off your headset to get a beer?
His foot's on the cord.
Oh.
It yanked my head like fucking 90 degrees.
It gave you head. Ugh.
Yeah, it didn't feel like great.
He
No,
used to-
that time at Old Town, New Town, when they have that video of Hanson dancing in slow motion.
Oh,
and
God.
then
And
he
he
ended
fell
up
on Jake, and Jake's like,
falling
how
on
are you so
Jake."
wet?
He was like moist.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. And then his boobs went one way,
Yeah,
his stomach
have you
went the
ever
other.
seen that video that Jake has?
No.
It's like literally he's dancing in like slow motion and his body's going one way and his boobs are going the other way.
And you see the water flying off of it. It was moist. God.
He said, "Oh my God, why are you so moist?"
Oh, God. Good times, good times. Anyway. All right, Nelson, so since you're on here, finally, what's one thing you'd like us to talk about? Bring up a topic. I mean,
Oh, don't make that mean.
huh?
Don't
you
make-
think?
Hey, I got one.
Don't make that me, is what he said.
Yeah, no, I got it. That didn't make any sense, but it's fine.
Apparently.
He's a
So,
bubbling buffoon.
what was it, yesterday? Did y'all see the thing that
All right,
happened in
man.
Baton Rouge yesterday?
What happened in Baton
Well,
Rouge?
So there was an NCAA golf tournament for it was like one of the women's regionals.
Okay, that's a podcast for Russ.
No.
Wait,
no.
okay, so go.
But this is like there's more to this. It's like they ended up not hosting the tournament because they said it got rained out. But right before that, they said, "Hey, the course is playable, but we're not playing. So we're just gonna let the top 6 teams go through." One of the top 6 teams is LSU, who hosts the regional.
Of course.
So, no, I just that was a big deal on Twitter yesterday. Like, I didn't know if y'all had any
All right, cool story.
yeah,
So
cool stories.
y'all see the Venom 2 trailer?
Yes. Saw the Venom 2 trailer, and actually, I'm kind of excited about that. I'm not a big fan of Woody
Actually,
Harrelson.
what's it called? Venom 2. Here
There will be
comes
Carnage.
Carnage.
Is
There
Russ
will be
here?
carnage.
There will be
Okay.
Carnage. Yeah.
Hi,
Yeah.
Russ.
Oh yeah, isn't it called that because the
'Cause
that guy's
Carnage.
name is Carnage?
Carnage, yeah.
Yeah.
I never saw the first movie.
Oh, it's
Well,
good.
the first one didn't have Carnage.
No.
Carnage,
No.
Carnage is a well, he's been around for a while with like comic books and stuff also.
Well,
but
here's my question for y'all. And so y'all all watched the first Venom movie, correct? I'm not assuming.
Yeah.
All right. So when it was on Spider-Man and it was played by Topher Grace, did y'all like Topher Grace? Is that
Topher Grace was amazing.
Venom character, or did y'all like the new one?
like what? No,
Topher Grace is
the
one of my
actor that
favorite
was in
actors.
the trailer for Venom 2 is the same as the first
yeah,
one.
but see, when they introduced Venom in the Spider-Man movie, when
Oh,
Topher,
it's Spider.
Yeah,
oh,
but apparently, according to who directs that movie,
I don't
have no
fucking
idea.
know.
whoever
Shit for
directs it came
directors.
out and said that Venom in this universe it's its own character. It doesn't know anything about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So it's like 2 separate things. But I think Topher Grace was a really good one in the second one, the original second one.
With Adam Garfield, or what's his name? That Garfield guy. is
No,
Spider-Man.
who the fuck? What's that
Talking
guy?
Oh,
about
Peter
the
Parker.
actor?
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. That's
Oh.
it.
Peter Parker.
Okay.
I mean, that's technically his name too.
Yeah. So anyway, did you guys watch the Justice League movie, the new one?
Yeah.
Not you. I'm talking to these two.
The Snyder Cut.
Yeah, the Snyder Cut.
I
Fuck
hate
y'all. Got tired of waiting.
4:3 film, so I watched it for like 2 minutes and then
Okay.
had to leave.
All right. What about Mortal Kombat? Did y'all watch that one?
No, I heard it was pretty bad though.
From whom?
Speak into the mic.
It's tough. Okay. No, I heard it was pretty bad just from critics and a few of my friends who watched it. So Jake being one of them.
Oh my God,
God
Jake.
damn it, Jake. You fuck it up for the rest of us.
Right.
What did
I-
Jake say?
I think we should take this shot real quick.
I thought it was
Russ,
pretty
you want
good,
a shot?
actually.
We're already doing 3 anyway.
Who's John Mulaney?
Here, pass this.
Oh, I
to
love
Hold
John.
on, you don't know who John Mulaney
Russ,
is?
you want to come say hi?
I don't know.
Wait, really?
Wait,
There's-
why are you
there's a mic
mentioning
right
John?
Here, pass that to Russ.
He's like one of the greatest comedians.
And for those of you that don't remember, Russ is one that usually comes in. He's also from our pledge class. So, all right, raise it up, boys. It's the blue balls again. Cheers. And it's coconut rum, peach schnapps, sweet and sour, and pineapple juice. I think. I don't remember what the hell I made it. I think I was drunk when I made it.
What do you think, Russ?
Russ, say something, goddammit. We can't see thumbs
He's
up.
over here giving a thumbs up like people can see
The
him.
fucking hand signal's like he's fucking mute.
No, but anyway, yeah, that was a blue ball shot. So anyway, what do you think of the sangria, Brant?
It's pretty good. It tastes like blue raspberry.
Is it better than Newt's?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I'm not afraid to tell him that either.
I would be very apprehensive of drinking anything that Newt makes.
He's the sangria he makes is pretty good. It's a lot different though because he makes it with port wine instead of.
Oh, what the fuck is he's making a fall sangria? The winter sangria, more red, not a blush color like this one.
I guess I don't know what that means.
But have you ever had my red sangria?
Nope.
Newt, or you, Nielsen, you've had it, right? I gave you and Carlos a recipe at my senior say.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 different types of sangria. There's a winter sangria and a spring sangria, or summer sangria.
Okay, so they're not like. Is there not one for each season, or is that just
Summer and spring, or
That's it?
summer and fall, or summer and
To
winter.
answer your question, no, it's
that,
not
that
blue
sounds
moon.
stupid. Yeah.
No, it's not. Okay, because really, look at it. In the wintertime, are you going to have strawberries, blueberries, mango fresh like that?
Wait, so what
if
do
I
you
was
use?
in like
In the
Florida,
fall,
yeah,
I
yeah.
use apples and oranges, cinnamon, and the red wine.
See, he doesn't use cinnamon.
And then
He just
instead of
usually uses-
vodka, I'll use bourbon.
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, or brandy. So either one. And that one's like really good. That's the one that apparently killed Sab.
I remember that one was so good though.
And then there's this one, which is the summer one, which I think is a lot better and sweeter.
It's really good.
So,
Yeah.
but
We need to invite Sab to the podcast and
I know.
secretly do sangria.
well, hold on. The bad thing is Sab. Megan's already said I'm coming if he comes, and I'm like, bitch. One, I didn't invite you.
I hope she doesn't hear this. She'll beat the fuck out of you if you say
Oh,
that.
she will, but I'm not afraid of her. I mean, I'll just
well,
dress
not
in
now. You're not in person.
right when I'm screaming.
You're a screen warrior.
But anyway, all right. Well, let's see. Moving on. What else should we talk about? Since it's been a while. Okay.
Who is John Mulaney?
Wait, you really don't know who John Mulaney? You don't know either?
Who the hell?
Bitch, I said who?
Okay.
If I say something, just say
Okay, well,
Mike
no,
Jones.
Who the
he's
fuck
a-
is John
fucking know what I'm
Mulaney?
So he's a comedian. He's become more popular over the past few years, obviously. But he's the one. If you've ever heard the TikTok sound, like, "Oh, I was over on the bench," and then he keeps.
Oh,
he's
okay,
that guy. So he has a few Netflix specials. He's also.
I just saw that
he's been
he's-
voiced a few popular things. Oh, who did he voiced in a more recent animated film? But I don't.
Ollie
remember which
watch
one it
porn.
is.
Thank you.
That's gross.
Well, okay. So
Oh, stop it!
He's-
You're little. The one that learned his behavior from you,
Wait,
watching
hold on,
porn and
Which
rapping.
one? Peyton
Peyton?
Harris? Yeah, he.
We try to avoid
He
last
learned that
names.
from you?
No, he literally. I literally.
Well,
caught him
that sounds like a
watching-
drug commercial. I learned it from you.
We were at the formal meet and greet, and this kid. I look over. He has his phone out, and I swear to God, it was a porn website in the middle of the Mercat, right there. And I was just like, Peyton, what is this?
Did
And
he not
started-
get in trouble for that?
Well, no, because he just I didn't know if it was true or not, but he just started blushing, and he was like, I and I was like, don't know if I can get mad at him for that.
You should have slapped him. Like you should have walked up to just like bitch slap. You know, one that being your little two.
I don't think
president.
I'm capable of that though. Like bitch slapping somebody. I really
Brant
don't.
would get body slammed. if
No,
he
not
touched
that. I can hold my own against
Well, Payne would go full Vartard like anger, like. "Arr!" All right. Well, anyway.
Anyways, the reason why I asked about John Mulaney because didn't he just get divorced?
No, he just got out of rehab.
Oh,
He was also the.
didn't think
You're
about
thinking
that.
of Bill
If you
Gates.
saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, he was the
He just got
pig.
divorced.
Oh, I hadn't seen that one.
Why
so I
the
don't know.
fuck would I watch Spider-Verse?
It was a
You,
good
you watch
Wait,
other
okay,
stupid
no.
shit.
First of all,
It's a
Into
really
the
good
Spider-Verse
movie.
was actually like it's animated.
It was
I
really good.
fucking-
I heard that it was really good. I haven't seen it.
That was one of the best Spider-Man movies I've ever fucking seen. Like it was
See,
fucking
really
awesome.
okay, I'm not a big Marvel fan. Spider-Man I will watch, and I also like X-Men. That's about it.
X-Men's really good.
I'm more DC. You know,
Oh,
that's
see,
it.
you're not big on Marvel. Like
Like I said, X-Men and Spider-Man are the only ones I like. But I'm more about the villains from Spider-Man. That's who I like. You know, I think the villains that they have there are pretty cool.
Yeah, he was
Wow,
also
really, Sam?
he was also on like SNL. He also did the voice of Big Mouth. He was one of the guys on Big Mouth.
Oh,
Which
that's
guy?
right.
Which guy on Big Mouth?
I don't remember. It was the best friend of the main character with the glasses.
Gotcha.
Okay.
The little dude that couldn't get an
No, it
erection.
was the taller dude. Nick Kroll was the
Nick Kroll's
yeah.
the little dude. That's right.
Well, one thing we talked about before, and maybe you guys want to weigh in, we had a thing where we were covering our favorite kind of bars, the bars we're not going to here in Lubbock. So, Nilson, you would hang out with us at a lot of these bars. Which of the bars did you like here in Lubbock? I mean, you're about to leave, so...
I mean, I guess the best way to phrase this is probably like you got one night left in Lubbock.
Yeah, okay, you got one night left in Lubbock.
Yes, if I've got one night left in Lubbock, you're gonna hate me for this.
Go ahead.
But I think it has to be done.
Chimmy's.
Yeah, so you start on Broadway, go to Chimmy's, get a marg, all right, and then you hop across the street, hit up local,
Okay.
all right, stay there for a little bit, and then we somehow meander our way over to Cujo's and shut the place down.
Well, I will say this like
That's how
about
you do it. Sounds like a good
Chimmy's.
night.
Chimmy's. We went the other night for a friend's birthday. Like I said, I'm not a Chimmy's fan, but that night that we went, I actually had a good time because one, we did have a table.
That's the key.
Yeah, we had
Gotta
a
have a
table, and then again, it was us. So it wasn't having to deal with all these douchebags that are there. Sitting the lesbian and talk to these girls, which was an abortion gone wrong. To say the least.
Goodness.
Wait,
But it was actually it was a really good time. But then we left because everybody wanted to go to Logie's. Me and Russ ended up at Cujo's, which Cujo's is our
okay,
place.
wait. Can I just butt in real quick?
Go ahead.
What is the draw for Logie's?
I hate Logies.
That place is big. They charge $5 for a bottle of beer. It's packed as hell, but no one knows anybody.
Because isn't it like a dance bar type thing?
No, I think it's just like a giant ass sports bar that everyone just shows up to. It's like, Logie's is great, and I'm like, no, Logie's is
wasn't
just
it-
expensive for no reason.
Well, that's
Wasn't
like
it
Woodrow's.
not good.
Wasn't it at one
Well,
point
no,
it was
I-
Nick's Sports Bar? It was
Yeah, it was
called
Nick's Sports
something
Bar.
Yeah,
different.
well, at least with fucking Woodrow's, it's out. You got an outdoor area, at least it's a cool environment. You walk into
Yeah.
Logie's, you're like, oh, I could be
Is
in
it
any other sports
is it
bar.
like The Office? The
No.
Office is like a big building.
No, it's not like The Office.
Oh, fuck The Office.
I thought of the TV show.
No, don't fuck
it would
that.
be nice if you spoke
TV
up to
shows
the
are
mic.
No,
amazing.
I used to deliver to The Office was in our delivery area, and they'd order pizzas for every staff meeting. They'd order 6 of them, 30 minutes before we'd close. Never got fucking tipped. $50, $60 orders every time. And you take them knowing damn well you're gonna come back 30 minutes later, not a cent
It's
more.
not always about the money, It's about
Actually,
doing
yes, it
something
is.
That's
you
the
love.
whole point of
I
delivery.
It's about
work at
doing something that you
Domino's.
love.
I'm not doing this because I love it.
You have a love of pizza. It's about doing what you love.
Whoever said it's not about the money is a fucking liar. Who deserves to get their ass kicked.
Hey, you know what?
It's about doing something
That's
you
the
love.
thing that gets
Pizza.
Russ to fucking jump in.
I don't love Domino's.
All right, well, move the mic over to Brand. Brand, how about you with the bars? I mean, I know you go out with Tim and Newt and
Oh
Emily.
God! Wait, you still talking to Tim?
They're lovers.
No, we're
They
not
live
lovers.
together.
We're good friends. Jeez.
If you yawn one more time, I'm going to punch you in your damn mouth.
No balls, you won't.
Take a drink to that real quick.
That's the first drink I've ever seen Brad actually finish all the way.
Hondo, if you're listening, your son does need an ass beating. So.
Oh, God.
Hey, I'll go over to your house in Midland when I go home this next weekend, and
Oh, my 4-story mansion. in the
That's if
middle
the
of-
help lets you
I'll have
in.
to. I'll
Actually,
drive
you know what? Take
the
pictures.
the 175-yard driveway that you got, that you have to go all the way from the street, drive all the way to the back.
With
of
like
the
5 different
land.
gates.
Yeah.
Is there an armed guard there?
Is the whole driveway like paved like?
It's
cement?
gold, solid
Yeah, it's a
gold. Yeah,
cemented.
solid gold. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That sounds.
And there's like
fucking
5
fancy.
gates. There's like a there's like a gate at the front with a little microphone and speaker. Who is this entering?
Dominoes.
We have our own personal.
I just like to
And
point
then-
out that's exactly what you do when there's like a buzz in. Like, who is this? You're like, Dominoes? Please don't kill me.
So there's that, and then you say, "Oh, I'm just here to see Hondo," and so you.
Hondo Schneider.
Wait, who is Hondo?
Hondo's
That's
his
my dad. That's his.
Your dad's name?
That's his
That's his
nickname.
nickname.
Oh, okay.
I
He's
call
from-
him Honey, but.
It's because he's from Hondo. He's from Hondo, Texas.
All right, well, anyway, we went to Brent. Okay, your bars. Go.
Bars. Oh,
Or
geez.
clubs, or whatever.
Clubs.
I mean,
And
He
Jags
likes
does not
Ohm.
count.
huh?
He likes
Jags does
Ohm.
not count.
Oh,
He likes
He
never-
likes Ohm.
Axel Witch.
Absolutely not. Blue Light's pretty solid. I've never had a bad experience at Little Woodrow's. Obviously, Broadway's okay.
Hold on. What about that on your birthday? At least we forget.
That was not a rough. That was not a rough time, but it was definitely out of my element. for
Would you
sure.
care to enlighten our listeners about what happened on your birthday?
You know, I guess from somebody. Yeah, I guess I can. So I'm a very innocent person. If that doesn't sum it up well enough.
He's into hardcore bondage porn. He's not an innocent person.
Absolutely not. Yeah, so I was just chilling there. It was my 23rd birthday. We were hanging out. There was probably like 15 of us there, all hanging out. And all of a sudden, there's this
I
one
wasn't
guy.
there.
This one, yeah, you were. There's this
Was
one
I
guy
there?
from East Lubbock. He's wearing a Looney Tunes shirt, and he just walks in. He's like, "Yo, dude, it's your birthday." Dude, I got some women for you. And he brings over these 2 big chicks, and they just start trying to give me a lap dance, and I'm like trying not to like participate.
Try not to get hard. Don't
No,
lie.
not that.
I mean, you can say it's the podcast. We said what we want.
No,
on
dude,
here.
I was trying not to participate because I had no idea what was going on. Well, then a third one comes over. Then they all go, they leave. That lasted a little
Did
bit of
you
time, I
motorboat
guess. Huh?
Did you motorboat him?
What's that?
Where you put the
No.
He did it on their ass, not their boobs.
No, they came back like an hour later. This one girl just comes over. She's like, "Oh, it's your birthday!" And she starts trying to do this weird walk over my way. And I was like, "Okay." And then 3 girls just start coming over, and they start trying to give me this weird lap dance. And all of y'all were encouraging this.
What you mean? I was not
sorry,
there.
you weren't there. Nielsen, Clyde, and Steven were there.
I wasn't there.
I wasn't there that night. I was in
You weren't
Midland
there.
that
It was
night.
That's right. It
me,
was you
Jake,
two,
Tim,
Sabatino,
Hunter.
yeah, Hunter and his girlfriend, Jake Van Horn.
Yeah,
y'all
we
were
try not to
all
use last
sitting
names.
there. Oh, good to know. Didn't know that.
Yeah, I was like 500% behind everything that was happening to Brant.
I was very uncomfortable that entire time.
I was sober that night for all my listeners listening.
Okay.
I was in.
That's
I
a
was in
crock of
Midland that
shit.
night, so I wasn't there.
Yeah.
I don't drink. When have you ever seen me drink?
When do you not drink?
Good question.
Steven, I don't think I've seen you sober once in my life.
I haven't seen you talking to the mic yet. We can't hear you. So what are you saying?
Hold on, as Brant just like smoothly swings the mic around.
It would have been funny like Nielsen had his mouth open and it just went right.
Well, imagine his teeth.
Oh
Imagine his
no!
teeth
You ever
flying
get
out.
deep throated?
His teeth just like flying across the room. That shit would have been funny.
Why must you always wish harm upon my face?
Because you know what? You have that face that's like
Yeah, you
begging
just
to
have
be
a
punched.
punchable face.
Like remember that
Hey.
day at Local when you threw that drink at me?
What?
You
You
remember?
mean the drink you threw at me?
I don't remember.
Well, it's a good thing one of us does.
Yeah, that's the night you had me cut off. Which, by the way, thank you for that because I still get reminded of how I was going to pay for Alan Bowman's bar tab.
There was one night at Local where Steven and a homeless guy were gonna. He was gonna buy shots for a homeless guy.
No, I was not.
Yeah,
that
you
homeless
were.
guy was going to buy us shots because Carlos wanted to talk to him.
How is he gonna buy y'all shots? He's
Well,
homeless.
he wasn't homeless. He just dressed like he was homeless. He was also a crackhead. Carlos goes and talks to this guy.
No, he comes up to us at the table and he says, "I see you guys are a bunch of groups of friends having a good night. I'd like to buy y'all shots." And so
Carlos is like,
Los,
yeah.
yeah, Los like walks up to them and is like, Oh, what are you gonna buy us? What shots are you gonna buy us?
How did you know this guy was a crackhead? That's
He
what I
told
wanna
us.
know.
We were standing in line to go to the bathroom, and he's all like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "I'm trying to score some heroin." He goes, "I just smoked some crack before I came here, but I want some heroin now." He's like, "Are you guys down if I get some?" And Carlos is like, "Bro," and I'm like, "No." Like, what the fuck? The guy goes into the bathroom, and I like grab Carlos by the fat on his arms, and I'm like, "Motherfucker, if you ever do this," and I'm like slamming him into the wall. I'm like, "Don't you ever fucking do this shit."
Yeah,
Carlos is like, okay. I go into the restroom. The guy comes out. I walk out. Carlos is standing at the end of the bar with him. And he's like, he's buying the shots. I'm like, what the fuck did I just tell you?
Yeah, I like walk up to Steven and he's like pissed off. And he's like, I just wish Carlos wouldn't have fucking start talking to this guy. And this guy was fucking buying us shots now. And y'all just go sit at the fucking table.
And of course, none of them listen to me.
Wait, so was this at Cujo's?
Yeah, this was at local.
Oh, local. Oh, that
Yeah.
makes more sense. Then.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting.
It was a very interesting
Cujo's has their whole own problems.
Old man is a narc at Cujo's. Don't get started with that.
Reggie,
Tell me what you did.
Okay, no. So they get rid of fish bowls, right? Because they say that people keep stealing the bowls.
Oh, did you know
then
that?
also because people were throwing up in the bathroom. I'm like, motherfucker, they're not throwing up because of fucking fish bowls. They're in there doing coke and throwing up.
Really? Hold on. Old man, tell me a story.
issues.
You're playing games?
I got a notification. Okay.
I mean, at least it's on vibrator.
No, I
silent
remember
or
that
something.
night that local because that was the night that Reggie came out with us and wouldn't stop hitting people. Because he's an aggressive drunk. Yeah, he's an aggressive
He
drunk.
also bought a shit ton of rounds of shots. He
Yeah,
bought
he
about
did.
15 rounds of shots.
I think he spent like over $85 that night.
Thanks for the
Easily.
call.
Yeah.
That's it for 15 rounds of
he was
shots.
he bought a lot of rounds of shots. So Reggie thought he was me for the night and
Yeah.
paying everybody's drinks. And then was bitching at us like, y'all let me do this? You offered.
Well, Posada's also one person who will get drunk and fucking Venmo someone $100 and completely fucking forget.
Jake.
He's like,
Nielsen?
why'd I send this person fucking $100?
I bought Reggie tap shoes.
I got 200.
Wait, do you remember when we used to ask, or we were at the bar and we would
We
be
would
like,
text people for money because someone's in
I need
jail."
you to send me money right now, no questions asked. Send me $150.
We tried that. Was it because me and
Well, now
Sam?
they caught on.
Yeah.
Well, no, because me and Sam had the same exact birthday. We went out because I think he wasn't in Lubbock. He was home, and we went out for my birthday. And we were sitting there texting Sam, "Hey, we need money to celebrate your birthday."
Andrew Sapp sent me money
He
one
sent money
time.
to buy a beer.
He sent me money one time because I called him and I was like, or I texted him and was like, no questions asked. I need $100 right now.
He didn't send you 100.
Wait, it was for alcohol, and you
Yeah.
said no questions. That's fucked up.
And it was like we had to get, you know what I mean. But
I'm sure if you would ask the guys from your pledge class to send you money, no questions asked, they would do it.
Fuck no! All of them are broke as fuck. They're teenagers that are trying to get
Sabatino
drunk.
literally is just like a fucking.
Chase Hoodenpile would.
Sabatino's like
Hoodenpile's a
broke
good
as
guy.
fuck. That motherfucker's in the police academy right now with no money.
No,
What did
they get paid while they're in the academy.
Oh well, either way.
He's getting paid.
But he sent me money that night, and I called him and I was like, we were just joking. He was like, well, have a round on me. And he sent me literally $100.
That's not what you told me. You said it was like $30 for a round of gunslingers. So now you have $70 that's unaccounted for. Guess what? Tonight?
Guess who's buying the drinks tonight?
Motherfucker.
Hey, that's
fucking
$10
bro.
on all of us.
I expect $10 Venmoed right now.
That's my big.
Well, like I said, good times when we're drinking. Except when Nielsen throws drinks at people.
When Sam spilled that one drink on him, I still have that Snapchat.
Yeah, remember when you spilled that drink on yourself at
Local.
It
It was like all down your pants. I literally have that
not
snap.
me.
Like, I'll show you the picture. I still have that.
That was thrown at
Were
me
you just like fucked up
by
and missed
a
your
large
mouth? Or
Mexican
what?
man.
I fucking threw the drink at him.
Remember that time when I told Posada that 5 carafes was probably enough? And then 12 carafes later, he started throwing mimosas at me.
Yeah, you remember when we went to brunch and had carafes and who drove me home that night?
What do y'all mean
Trevor.
when y'all are saying crafts?
It's those big glass
Giraffes.
bottles.
The mac and cheese. Yeah.
Giraffes. Yeah, giraffes.
I was thinking mac and
Hey,
cheese.
speaking of giraffes. Okay, so the other day I went to brunch. Hold on, no. Listen to this story.
Man, it's some white guy rap here.
Hold on, no. So listen to this story.
Wait, let's take a shot before.
Okay, let's take a shot. Cheers, boys. Russ, did you need one?
Yeah.
Why are you like glaring at us like...
Fucking.
Russ is like, yeah.
Learn at Sam.
Right.
Push my glass forward.
Of course, you took your shot, didn't you?
I did too. It's my bad.
Well, fuck y'all. I was trying to be
Well,
nice.
they're waiting for Russ.
I was waiting for them.
All y'all gotta do it again.
All right, fuck it. I'll do it again.
I just
Well,
did.
anyway, let me tell you. Hold on. Okay, let me tell this story. Let me tell this story. So I went to brunch with.
To giraffes. Sure.
Okay. No, okay. Let me tell you how fucked up funny this story is. So I went to brunch
Yeah, I guess I'll fucking
with the
take it.
lesbian and JB and Megan. Well, Megan's like, "Did you hear what John's sister did?" And I'm like, "No, what?" She bought a giraffe. And I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "She
Wait,
bought
for
a
how
giraffe."
much?
I didn't ask that because I'm in shock. I'm like, "She has a giraffe," and he's like, "Yeah, rich people problems, huh?" He's like, "She has like acres of land, and here's her giraffe." And I was like, "Where the fuck does this bitch live at?" Does she
Okay.
like hold on?
She
I'm not
lives
done.
in Australia.
No.
I'm gonna need your address because I'm sending you a fucking giraffe. I want to know how much this shit costs.
No, I mean, and she has like a full, and I think it's like a. It's oh yeah, it's not like a baby because a baby giraffe is like 6 foot at birth, so I think it's like 9 foot.
Oh, that's kind of like Nielsen.
Nelson wishes it was 9 foot, in either direction.
Why would you wish horizontal 9 foot?
That's like I don't know. Well, again, that's like when Sam texted me that one night. He's like, "Hey, the width is in town." I'm like, "Who?"
The
The
width.
width?
The width.
And it's not even spelled W-I-T-H. It's like W-I-D-T-H. And I'm like,
The width.
Dude, it could have been a pretty good pun if you understood it.
well, yeah, but I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? You know, no.
I hate it
That's
here.
such a fucked up like name
And,
wordplay.
exactly. And this is what's fucked up with our friend group. I mean, like, nobody goes to correct it. We just laugh about it, you know? Oh, no, so come on, you know when you're working at your PR company, hey, the width wants us to go to lunch. Who the fuck's the width?
I'm gonna anywhere you end up working at, I'm gonna call them and I'm just gonna be like, I need help from the width. And they're just gonna be like, what the fuck does that
I'm gonna be
mean?
like, hi, I'm Jimmy Johns. I have an order for the width. Who? He runs downstairs to the lobby.
you
There's no
remember-
fucking sandwiches here.
When have you ever known him to run something only for food?
The elevator's broken. It's stuck. He runs.
He'd rather instead of
Listen,
running down
come
the
on. You
stairs.
know we love you. You know you want to. Okay, just say it.
Actually, I don't.
Just say. Listen, just say it. You're saying your famous line. Fuck off. Fuck off.
I don't think he'll deserve it.
Instead of running down the stairs,
I'm gonna
he
withhold that from
fireman slide down the elevator poles.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
'Cause-
Withhold it. So that way, when you're in your car driving home from the podcast, you're gonna be like. Fuck off, 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 fuck off. Cop stops you, fuck off, fuck off.
See what's gonna happen is you're gonna tell him, text me when you get home.
Fuck off.
Text me, fuck off.
Which, by the way, he never does text me when he's home. He'll text me like the next morning. Oh, by the way, I made it home. Motherfucker, this is like hours later, and I'm like,
Do you remember when we were at
at least
local
he-
for brunch
eventually
and
he
we were
told you.
promoting local? We were sitting at
Oh,
the
yeah,
bar
at
that
that
opens
window.
up, and we were promoting local. That was
oh,
Parents' Weekend.
remember that night when we met Jake's family at Cujo's, and Jake was telling him, he was telling me later on, he's like, yeah, you were trying to get my aunt and my cousin to come in, and they're like, they walk by and you're screaming at them to come in. I was like, well, one, I wasn't screaming at anybody because I never yell.
Bullshit.
Fuck you. Well, really? You're going to interject now? Whenever I ever yelled at you.
Yeah, come on, Brad.
Brent's over here playing a game on his phone, and all you just hear is, "Hey."
When did I yell at you?
I've been yelled at multiple times.
Okay, there was one time you should have been yelled at. And that's when my pledges had the audacity to go tell you about the test, retaking it. And I went to the
Audacity.
USA and I threatened you. I spoke
I
under
yelled
my
at
breath.
I know. I was in event control, and I get a knock on the door, and they're like, "Oh, I need to speak to Brant." And I walk down. I was like, "Oh God." So then,
Oh, God.
So Steven starts yelling at me, and
I did not yell.
We're yelling.
I was like this. I
You're
was like,
yelling right
"Brent,
now."
if you tell my pledges this, I will beat the fuck out of you.
Wait,
I am in charge. And
I only yelled at you once, surprisingly, in the 3 years I was eval. I only yelled at you once, and that was a very intense situation.
Oh God, that was. I wanted to kill myself at that point. That was such a stress.
Because y'all knew I'm fucking right.
Oh, but dude, no.
The only time I ever
Because
yelled at anybody was that day when I had to go off on Lukey and Petrie. That means
That was a good day.
That was funny.
I had to referee that
And
as
then
well.
Peyton's like sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck are you gawking at?
I was sitting
5
there
minutes
taking
later,
notes.
you need to meet with me, Sneed, and Ben tomorrow. What the fuck did I do
No,
now?
I'll just never forget. I was like so mad because they were the exec was trying to do shit, and I kept saying, "Oh, my pledges or my committee does. I don't need to be there, and my committee doesn't need to meet with you about that. We already have it handled." And so they went over my head and fucking called my committee in, and I get this text from John JB saying, "Are you going to come to the meeting?" And I'm like, "What meeting?" And I'm like at my house, and I'm fucking heated. I was driving like 90
He
down.
was naked in a bubble bath.
All right, okay, tell your side of the story then.
Well, no, so this was just all a lack of communication because the way it was going to work out was we did not know that you guys had already had it handled because the way you made it out to us was like, oh, nothing's been happened yet. And so we were like, oh, okay, so we're going to kind of see what we can do about this. And so we invited the committee in. You said you didn't want to come.
No, I said my committee doesn't need to be there.
Yes.
But you invited my committee
no.
anyways without me.
No. Sabatino invited the committee.
Power
without
play.
you saying that. So we get there. I texted Clat everything like, hey, we're still meeting, yada yada. And long story short, to just avoid anything further, there's really just a lack of communication, and it would have all been handled.
Really?
in that
Lack of
way.
communication in that order?
Yeah.
I don't
that
get
doesn't happen.
I don't get angry very often, but I
Oh,
was
really? Like when you
fucking-
wrote a passive-aggressive letter on me?
I said as of
You remember that? When
as of
he-
now, I am no longer rush chair. Steven Posada has taken over my duties, and he can have it for the rest of the summer.
And then I get a call from Benjamin. Wow. Haters. All of you fucking haters.
I fucking yelled.
Do you remember that
at
meeting
Brett,
that
though.
we had at the Raider Bar? When me and Tim were the only ones drinking?
Oh yes, God. I had to drive Tim's freaking drunk ass home that day.
Well, actually, you know, I got a funny story, and Nilsson remembers this. It was Nilsson turned 21. We went out for drinks and appetizers at the Raider Bar. Took him to that. Who showed up? Hunter and Anna, right? And
Yeah.
Jason? Was Jason with us that night?
No.
And then we went. Did we go to local to have a drink, or we just went straight to Savage?
No, I think we stopped at.
We stopped at local to have drinks because somebody else met us there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because you ordered me a Texas tea
Yeah.
that I didn't drink.
Then we go to Savage, and we're in the restroom pissing, and this dude's like, I'm ready to start a bar fight. Y'all got my back. And we're like, fuck yeah, we do. It was like this frat douche. Like, we're like, hell, fuck yeah.
Just to interject, we did not have his fucking back.
Like, we were like, fuck him, he's gonna get his ass
In
kicked.
no way did I. No
Oh,
way
man,
was
you
I
would've
throwing
loved
you
this
in
night.
the
A bar fight, I'm down.
No, like, you would have loved
Bar
this
fights
night.
are fucking
Well,
fun.
anyway, hold on. So it gets better. So we're leaving because we're gonna go down to
Oh, fuck,
Crickets.
I remember this.
We're gonna go to Crickets, and it's Nilsson's birthday, so we're like gonna go all out. Anyway, this dude goes to get in an Uber, gets in the wrong Uber. The Uber driver like slams the door in his face and fucking like puts his tooth through his lip. This guy's like, how bad is it? We're like, oh, it's not too bad. He's like, my dad's gonna be pissed. He's a doctor. We're like, oh, you're fine. You're fine. These cops show up. We're like, we have no idea what the fuck's going on. All we know, this dude wants us to have his back in a fight. Nilsson's giggling because he's like, this is the best 21st birthday ever. And I didn't get into a fight. And these guys are like, I got witnesses. We're like, well, we didn't see shit. We just know he wanted a fight. This dude got his, and he's like crying. He's like, do y'all think my dad's gonna notice? Like, there's a hole in his lip.
Yes.
Gushing blood.
Yes, everyone for the rest of your life is going to fucking
You're gonna have like
notice.
this hair lip.
He's got this big scar just along the top of his lip.
And then Hunter's texting. He's like, "Bro, where the fuck are y'all? I'm here at Cricket's waiting for you." I'm like, "Bro, you would not believe this story if I told you."
No, hey, he didn't get into the wrong Uber. Remember, it was that Uber was like it's like the Savage parking lot. You can only get in from like one spot, and he was sitting there parked right in the entrance. And there was another Uber that they were trying to get into that couldn't get into the parking lot. It was stuck on fucking University, and they're like, we can't get in. Like, he won't let us get in on the street. Like you've got to like move forward. The guy wouldn't roll down his window, so he opened the door on him, and that's when the guy was like, "Oh, you want to fucking go?" And like, fucking threw it open on him.
That shit was great.
I think all we saw was him like driving. It was like him like peeling out of the fucking parking lot.
And then the cops go chase him, and then they stop him like a block away.
They fucking got him before he even got up 19. I don't know what this man was thinking. Going, I'm on the clock as an Uber driver. I can get away, and I'm like, it doesn't matter if you get away. You're sharing your location the entire time. They know who you are.
Speaking of bar fights, I'll never forget when we were at Cujo's and Rush just comes in. He's like, I was at a bar in Post or whatever, and he said, I just beat the shit out of some dude. And he's got blood like all over his shirt. And he's like, by the way, if you hear something on the news, it was me.
The first thing they're like, if you have any, what? Oh, if I would have seen it on the news and they're like, if you have any insight, the first question I'm going to do is I'm going to call in and ask, is there a reward? The minute they say yes, there's a reward, he's here. He's armed.
But he's not dangerous.
But he's not dangerous. Bring it down to his fine.
He's armed.
Bring it down in a big red. He's good. You'll take him, no problem.
He's armed. Sir, what do you mean he's armed? Well, he's
He
got
has
a left and a
arms?
right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, then I get taken in. He has mental health issues. But yeah, no, it was good times. I mean, what was that? What were you sending me?
Hey Sam, you know you can just talk, right?
Yeah, he doesn't like talking. Although,
Pussy.
I'm still kind of mad at Sam because that day when the turtle called in, Sam didn't put the call to us.
I lost it.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
Sam, I swear, he blew this turtle off. Not blew the turtle. That he might enjoy that.
Did y'all hear about the turtle
He
story?
blew this turtle
What do you
off
mean by
multiple
turtle?
Okay,
times.
so hold on. Give me a brief summary. A couple weeks ago, we did a podcast, and old man sent me this article about this turtle flew through this windshield of a car and hit this lady. I'm trying not to laugh. Hit this lady in the head. So I'm thinking he's making this shit up. So I go look up this story and everything. Well, anyway, the daughter was like, "Oh yeah, my mom has the worst case of bad luck, but she deserved everything that happened to her." So anyway, this turtle's crossing the street in Florida, gets clipped by a car, flies in the air, flies through this windshield, hits this old
Fucking
woman.
bust this old lady in the head. Like, bust her head open. Like, she's bleeding from her fucking head.
So, but what the daughter said is what gets me. So they pull over. The lady's fine. The turtle's fine. Well, the turtle hears our podcast. A week later, calls in to tell his side of the story. Sam doesn't put the call through.
Hold on. The turtle?
Yes, the turtle. God damn it!
Not the person?
The turtle. Well,
No,
we can't,
the turtle.
We're pissed off at the daughter. We want to try to get that bitch on the air because.
We are talking about like an actual turtle.
Yes.
Is he fucking retarded?
Yeah, I've already. We named him Franklin.
Okay. So
He's a fucking turtle.
Yeah, he called in to tell us his side of the story of what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you drop the call?
We just lost it. We had him on the line and everything, and it just dropped right before we aired.
He probably got hit by a fucking car again.
Right? At that moment, Sam being biased.
You
Here's the
hear-
turtle
you
screaming in
just
the
hear,
background.
Fly
Not
through the air.
again! Anyway, no, yeah, it was a funny story. It was like, what, our third podcast that we did this on when we talked about it? Second? One of those.
Yeah, it's one of the first.
We've had a lot of
first
drinks
couple.
since then. But, yeah.
Shocker.
Again, really?
Brand is just too
I mean,
good to
I'm
go out
sorry.
with us
I'm sorry.
nowadays.
I'm sorry that you were raised on champagne and caviar. I do have a bottle of champagne in the cabinet. You know, we can
Wait,
open
do you
it
have
up.
caviar? Because I still want to try that.
No, we don't have
I don't
caviar.
think I've ever
Oh
had
yeah, did
champagne.
you guys listen to the episode where we tried Cinnabon for the first time?
What,
Y'all
y'all
had
never...
Cinnabon?
Well, we have now.
I had a little muck.
He had like 3 of them. He didn't have one. You had 3.
I had like a little mukbang.
And then he
Wait.
comes. No, he called.
You were physically able to consume 3
Give him the little
Cinnabons?
bite-sized ones. The little bite ones.
Oh,
not the
I
big
had
ones.
like never had it before, and
No,
we
I
had been
thought
talking about
you were
it.
saying he like,
No.
like
See, I was
had
gonna go-
3 of those like 5-pound fucking
I was gonna go
Cinnabons.
buy. I was gonna buy one of those, and then I saw that she had the box of like 16 of them. So I was like, "Oh fuck it, I'll buy this one."
I had
And then
like
so
4
Clyde
of
has
them.
like 4 or 5 at there, and then Russ walks in, and he's like, "Do you want a Cinnabon?" As he's shoving his face with another one.
No, I had a little mukbang moment. I like, wait, right? I didn't listen to it.
As he
Did it
washed it
sound-
down with a Dos Equis.
Did it? No, Pacifico that day.
Pacifico, yeah.
Did it sound good on the podcast on that episode?
You eating? And no, that's on the
The
disgusting.
little
Like, they were
mukbang-
The
slurping.
sound guy just shaking his head no.
Yeah.
slurping.
Sam, did it like the little mukbang part sound very good? Did you cut it out?
No.
Okay, so it's on
What
there,
were you
right?
saying, Nelson?
Sounds
What was
terrible.
that?
It's
I was gonna propose a toast to one of the greatest comedy moments of all time.
Okay, raise it up.
For those of you who haven't heard, Jim Gaffigan's rant on Cinnabons is unparalleled.
Okay, well, Jim Gaffigan looks like he eats a lot of Cinnabon, so
Jim Gaffigan does eat a lot of Cinnabons.
so cheers. Raise
Well,
it
I
up.
plan on being the next Jim Gaffigan, so.
Again, that was a blue ball shot, coconut rum, peach, not sweet and sour, and pineapple juice. I think, if I remember correctly.
Wait, there's more?
Oh, this is
We'll finish it by the end of the night.
Yeah,
It's
don't.
okay.
Why? There's more? Like really? Like what? You're on a diet all of a sudden?
At one
Yeah,
point,
so-
Steven will probably whip up a whole nother pitcher full, so.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
I mean,
gonna
I'm
go ahead and
always
give my
on a
opinion
diet,
on this
so-
shot.
Go ahead.
What's the
your
name
opinion?
of this?
Blue balls.
Blue balls.
4 out of 10.
I would
Get
say
it because it's a blue shot.
like the first couple of them. It's a good shot. It's
It's
it
just
tastes
too
good.
sweet.
Yeah, my issue.
I don't
is
like coconut
it's
very
really
much, so.
sweet.
I
Okay.
like Malibu. So like,
Again,
this
talking
is,
to Mike, please. And apologies to Malibu for this
I will not apologize to Malibu. Malibu's done horrible things to me. Other than the Malibu, though, it's fine.
Okay.
I feel like it's probably your fault if Malibu did horrible things to you. You fucking chose to drink a shit ton of it.
My options
He's
were...
probably a woo girl. He was like probably on the Jeep topless.
Yeah,
two handles
he
of
was
Malibu.
pulling another he was pulling another Hanson where his tits were going one way and his body was going the other way.
No, my options were Malibu or Admiral Nelson's spiced rum.
Okay, I would have just stuck with the Malibu because Admiral Nelson's is. Ugh.
I mean, that has my name on it, so I'm down.
It's also like $5 a bottle.
I wouldn't give Admiral Nelson's
Affordable
to Satan because that would just be rude. Like, this stuff is toxic, like toxic waste. If toxic waste also tasted like
you can't talk shit about
like
cheap,
Indian, like
cheap
uncooked
alcohol
Indian food.
too much. Because like Svedka is
Svedka's decent.
Svedka is good for what it is.
It's cheap, but it's
cheap and
it's
it
a
tastes
decent
like anything.
vodka.
It just burns for no reason.
I would rather have it Svedka over Smirnoff or Burnett's.
Oh yeah.
Or Crystal Palace.
Anything over Burnett's.
Yeah.
Anything over Burnett's.
Now, if it's me,
Smirnoff.
if I'm drinking vodka, it's either going to be Stoli or Grey Goose. That's why those bottles are hidden behind everything else.
Yeah,
and then there's
I would
also,
say Grey
remember,
Goose is really smooth.
don't forget Ivana Bitch vodka, the one that I bought the other day.
Yeah.
I mean, put it this way.
Steven also has moonshine pickles in there that have never been open.
That sounds nasty.
If you're still drinking vodka straight, like after you turn 21, that just means you can't handle tequila.
Yeah,
like that's
I don't
the way
really like tequila.
I drink both, thank you.
Well, no, you drink vodka in your mixed drinks. So it's like it's fine.
I'll drink vodka straight if it's Grey Goose or Stoli.
Well, okay, yeah, but like if you're still consuming Svedka or Burnett's on any sort of regular basis
Just
after
straight.
you turn 21, like there's something wrong with
Well,
you.
you could just be broke.
I buy Svedka just because I don't want to bust out the good stuff for you.
Svedka's
cheap-ass
good, like if
tequila.
you're making just
Just
like
like
a
Chiltons.
yeah, it's good with like
even a
I
cheap
love it
punch.
in Chiltons and like things like that. But I'm
I
not gonna
wanna
drink
know-
Svedka straight.
I want to know
No.
when, because speaking of tequila, I want to know when El Presidente Tequila is coming to the fucking U.S.
Whenever Mexico lifts their embargo.
I mean, I know, like in Mexico, it's literally $10 for a big ass
Yeah,
bottle.
and
It's
and
fucking
actually El
insane.
Presidente is like the smoothest that you can
Yeah,
get
this
on
is
that.
really good.
I mean, to me, I think it's better than Patron and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Even
Patron
if you get El Presidente brandy, it's just as smooth. It's like you're drinking water, and that's if brandy is going down smooth like tequila.
Whoa.
You fucked. You in trouble, girl.
So what is El Presidente compared to like Patron? 'Cause that's
That's, okay, it's a cheaper one.
It's a lot cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper.
It's only sold in Mexico. It's made
But
in Mexico.
it's very smooth. It's like one that you don't have to chill it like how you do Patron. You can drink it just straight up as it is. You don't need the salt and lime. Like you'll take the first one with the salt and lime, and you're just like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this? Then you'll take another one just to be like, hold the fuck up, and then you're like, oh yeah, another one, and then like hours later when you're fucking invincible, or next day when you're fucking dying, and you're like,
You're
well,
out
what the
there
hell was I
fucking Hulk
drinking?
smashing fucking cars and shit.
Yeah, but
Six
it
tequila
is.
shots and nothing can hurt me.
It is, and that's the thing is like the minute you know tequila is smooth like that, you're fucked. I mean, you in danger, bitch.
I was say it's not like that shot you got me at local that one night.
When did I buy you a shot?
You bought me a tequila shot when I came and saw you.
Actually, you know that was water.
That was not water.
It was dressed.
You want to know how I know it wasn't water? It's because I almost puked it out. That thing was disgusting.
Was it just tequila straight?
Yeah, it was.
Go
it
ahead.
was
Hold
just a
on.
tequila
Hold on.
shot.
Shh.
Oh god.
Yeah, he has to do that every fucking time. He gets old.
I'm gonna patent the sound eventually when I can afford it.
Dude, that's already a patent sound.
Yeah, you
95%
can't.
No,
sure.
you can't patent the sound of a beer opening.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Anyway, how are we on time?
Trying to.
What's that,
Probably
Russ?
need to end
Bush
it.
is trying to.
We're good?
Bush Light.
Are we over? Are we getting there? We're still good going? Okay. All right, let's see. Well, since you were bitching about your tequila night, let's bring up that story. So it's St. Patrick's Day. Hold on, it's St. Patrick's Day. Brent is the only
Wait,
one
was I there?
in green. No. I don't know. Were you there?
No, Corey
No.
wasn't there.
God damn, I always miss the good shit.
Brent shows up
That's what
and
you
like
get for moving back to Dallas
this
for
necklace
6
and
months.
shit. No, he was here. He was here already. Weren't you back in March? Well, when did you move back?
I moved back March 28th.
Yeah, so it was after.
Yeah, it was the end of March.
Yeah. But Brent shows up and Nicholas feeling good, giggly, talking shit to me.
I was feeling pretty good. Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good time. A lot of good times.
Yeah, I had no idea Sabatino was in town, and then all of a
They
sudden-
showed up that night because they were going skiing.
Well, I was
Yeah.
doing something and I didn't go out that night.
You were being stuck up as always. It was always homework with you.
I
Damn,
hey,
rich
I feel-
bitches.
Hey, you know what? You complain that I've been in school for 8 years, but I gotta do homework at some point.
Well, if you would have did homework the first time around, you wouldn't be in this predicament. Wow, really? You have to make me go there, insult you like this?
I'm gonna start having Steven do my homework.
Just pay
No,
Reggie to do it.
Pay
He'll
Reggie.
do it.
That's what I did.
He can't do my homework.
Reggie will literally, because we're the same
what
major.
Class? What class?
Name any of
Solids.
my engineering classes.
Oh,
I
no,
do.
you want to pass?
Yeah.
Wait, do you still
Reggie-
have math classes you have to do?
No.
Hey,
Oh, I
Hey,
can
Brad.
do those.
Brad, you know that Reggie and I are like the same major?
Yeah.
We had classes together, and I used to
I know.
just ask him for answers.
Reggie
all the
wrote a
time.
lot of my psych papers from me,
I know.
and I paid Reggie good money. And my professor used to say,
Reggie's a smart
how are you
motherfucker.
failing tests, but you write some killer papers? I have
Reggie's
help.
fucking smart.
And she even told me, she's like, whoever's helping you needs to be a psych major. He is good.
He's smart. He's a smart kid.
But anyway, so let's see.
Bridgeport's finest.
Yeah. Who's also a dancer.
At least you're not from Paris.
Like Nick Noble.
Like Texas or
Paris,
Paris,
Texas, yeah.
Either or.
And you know they have a tower there that it's like the Eiffel Tower, but it has a cowboy hat on the top.
I'm gonna do
That just
another
sounds
little
dumb.
mukbang.
And that's a very racist town. When I told Nick about it, he's like, "That's not true." I was like, "Motherfuckers, they used to do public lynchings and burnings. What do you mean it's not true? It's in their history."
Wait, hold on,
A
hold
lot
on.
of places in Texas used to do that.
No, this one, like, it's still
Like
they still
recently?
offer it. They still offer that as a punishment.
All right, I have a strawberry
I don't
from the
believe that.
sangria.
You're calling me a liar?
I'm curious. When's the last time they had a public
They
lynching?
haven't had
or
one in a
burning?
while, just because the NAACP came in and they're like a
When was the
predominantly.
last public lynching in Paris, Texas?
And I want to say that one.
Sorry, this thing is so outlandish. I had to ask Siri.
And I think that one was like a 16-year-old kid or like
Henry
a.
Smith in 1893.
Okay, it's been fucking
Okay,
130
whatever. I'm
years.
just going by what somebody else told me. Hold on, I'm drinking sangria. I'm a little bit inebriated.
Slavery wasn't even
Wait, hold on,
abolished
hold on. I
back
got
then.
a strawberry.
I'm drunk. I accidentally confused 2018 with 1890.
You know what, Nelson? Fuck you. Just because you can recite a cookbook back and front.
Wait. I want to do another mukbang.
Go ahead.
I also found the same thing in 1890.
Wow.
That's two sources. That's good enough for a fucking
Okay, you know
college
what? I've
paper.
had it. So here's what I'm going to do. I will go to Midland. I will find Hondo. Trust me, I will drag you out of that closet. Like, I mean, I am talking where you're digging your fingernails in the ground on asphalt, to keep me from outing you. Nelson, I will put you on every ginger lover website there is. I will sell you. I may not get much, but I will sell you.
You actually think I'm in the closet?
Are you?
Yes. Are you? I mean, you can confide in me. I'm gay.
I know you are, but I'm not.
I mean, I'll welcome you. I'll give you the handbook.
You'll give
I
me
mean,
the flag and everything?
Yeah, I'll even give you a brand new unopened bottle of nail polish. We'll paint your nails right now on air.
No, unneeded.
Unwarranted. No, it's not unneeded. It's unwarranted.
Oh, okay, sorry. Confusion.
Just like your sexuality. See, I remember when you have the long hair, everybody's like, ooh, who's that pretty girl? I'm like, what pretty girl?
Actually,
And they point at you. I was like, that's not pretty.
I will say you had some like epic locks. Like you had some.
He looked like a woman.
Exactly.
A very ugly woman.
No, average woman. I was an average
You look like an old
Okay,
Viking.
so compare yourself. Compare yourself to your best friend, SP. She works at the rec pool. Nielsen hit it.
Oh no! Fuck you!
Are you prettier than her?
Didn't quite hit it too.
Brent, I'm gonna let you finish. But real quick, I just want to put this on air. This rumor was fucking dispelled in like 10 minutes.
Did not say the
But
name.
for 4 years, this man has gone on and on and on. And a man who actually fucked her is sitting right here.
So now the $1 million question, Brant, did you hit it?
No.
You are a liar.
I'm not.
Because I know you and Newton Tim tag teamed it. You had a gangbang, didn't you? And inquiring minds want to know.
No, that never happened. I don't know who told you that rumor.
She did.
No, I don't believe that.
She's not very trustworthy.
You're in her dick book.
No, I don't
Okay,
think I
first of
was.
all, I'll admit she's bullshitting because y'all said that I was in her dick book. I never even met this chick.
I never said
Exact- No.
Yeah, y'all told me at
Steven's
Kuja the other night that
that. Hold the fuck
I
up. What
was
do you
in
mean
her
I'm
dick book.
bullshitting?
Hey, they almost kicked me out of my pledge semester because they thought I'd fucked her.
You and Trevor.
Yeah, I know, both of us.
Wait, didn't Trevor fuck her though?
No. So that's the thing. Like there was
Trevor,
a rumor
sorry
going
if you're
around.
listening.
There was a rumor going around that both of us
Apologies,
had done
baby.
it. None of it. No one ever asked us. They were just like, "Oh, we should vote him out." Like that vote occurred before anyone even asked anybody. Hey, like, did you actually do this? Like after the meeting, I got a call. Hey, did you fuck Simone?
I mean, I
was
didn't
like,
do it.
I was like, wait.
You did it in your truck, you liar.
I can say that I didn't do
you
it.
can't always have steak. Sometimes you gotta have McDonald's.
Yeah, you can't always have steak dinner. Sometimes you always go. Wait, what? You can't always have a steak dinner. Sometimes you gotta go to McDonald's.
Again, enough with the big words before you choke, okay?
McDonald's
In
is not a very
retrospect.
big word.
Everybody thought that was the funniest thing ever when I said
to
that.
be fair, in that scenario, he's probably the only one who was choking.
Oh man.
Alright, my mic's going away now.
All right, let's take this shot before we make Clat cry. So cheers. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? This is our last shot, so we got to give the shot. Cheers, boys. All right, Clat, any final words? And do not say the moon landing, because I will punch you in your goddamn face.
The moon landing's not real.
Oh, man, what about you?
Wait, I wasn't done.
You are now.
No, go ahead.
The moon landing wasn't
Turn
real.
off his mic.
And email us at 3shottruth@gmail.com and like and subscribe and punch it. All right, you're
Punch
up.
the bell.
Oh, man, you're up.
Bell. Shit. What do I usually say?
Dogecoin to the moon.
Something.
No, I mean Dogecoin is fucked off half and half. I have no clue what the hell it's doing. I already made money, so I don't care.
Russ, you have any final words for us? Nothing?
Can you say a fucking word? Holy shit! The only thing we chimed in was where he was talking shit. That was about
I was talking shit about Pizza Hut.
All right, Nelson, any final words from you?
I'm out of here. Congrats to the Spring 21 graduates.
What's your pledge class name? What's your pledge name?
Fearless Champion.
No,
What's
what's
your
your
pledge
pledge
name?
name?
My pledge name. Incredible. A keeper of these hands are rated E for everyone.
And he means for both sides of his dick, so.
Final thought. Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
All right, Brant, what about you? Any final words?
reference?
Thanks for having me on. It was fun. I enjoyed it. So.
All right, cool.
You're lame.
All right, well, go ahead and say what you got to say to him.
Do it. No balls.
All right.
You won't.
All right, well, anyway, thanks to you guys for being here. Nilsson, it's been real knowing you. Hopefully we'll see you around again. If not,
I'll be back.
all right, definitely. We know you will.
Yeah, like he's dying in 2 weeks. Like it's been real knowing.
I don't know.
Just say, hey, I'm not.
You saw what he
Schwarzenegger. I'm not, like,
the one time he
dying
had,
into
the
obscurity.
one time he had
I'll be
lettuce and
back.
tomato was slathered in mayonnaise and mustard. You know, we don't know. All right. Well, anyway, thanks guys for being on the podcast. It was fun having you. As always, like we said, we're a group of guys that talk shit and drink a lot, and we're good at it. And if you see us at the bar, buy us a drink or punch us, and then buy us a drink. But it's a crazy world out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace, love, flowers, glitty, confetti. Cut a bitch.
Fuck off.
Drink everything you want. Fuck you, you fat fuck, old bitch.
I'm not even fat, asshole.
And we're out.